All right, everyone, we're back with part 2, or I should say part 3 of our lesson 3.2. The first 2 parts were up until slide number 6, and now we will go forward with slide 7, domain and range. Okay, see it here, domain and range. This is slide 7 of the 3.2 file. The domain is the set of all x values. The range is the set of all y values. They're just synonyms for one another. All the x values of a relation are called the domain. All the y values are called the range. So find the domain and range of each. All right. Don't worry about discrete or continuous. Don't worry about that for now. Find the domain and range for each. So basically, you're just going to list out for D and R, domain and range, you're just going to list out all the x's. So 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 is the domain. And then the range is all the y's. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And that's your domain and range. Pretty simple, right? For this one, your domain is all the x's and the range is all the y's. So basically, just list them out. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The y's are 0, 1, 4, 9, and 16. Pretty easy, right? It gets a little tougher, though, when they don't actually give you the numbers and they just give you a picture like this. So the domain for this one is basically, so this graph starts here and ends here, right? So you're looking at the x values. You're looking left to right. So basically, what is the x value here and what is the x value here? This graph is going to hit every single x value in between. If you look at how the graph goes, right, it's hitting every x value from here to here. So what's that about? X equals, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's about 4.5, right? Count the units, right? Count the boxes. So basically, your domain is going to be 1 to 4.5. Okay, and then your range is all your y values. So if we erase all this, right? What are the y values? Well, you're gonna look low to high for the range because that's the y values, right? So you're gonna look. So see these lines here? You're gonna look from there to there. That's the min and the max points. This is the min, this is the max. What are the y values? Because the range is all the y values. So you're going to span, you're going to look up, you're going to look low to high, you're going to look down to up. So this is about 1, and this is about 3, right? And this graph is a little off the lines, but it looks like it's around 1 to 3. It's 1 unit up to the third unit. Okay? So yeah, that's really what domain and range is. You're just writing. Yeah, so let's go down to slide 10 here. Find the domain and the range. So on this one, you're just writing the x values and the y values. Now, what's not pictured here is this should have arrowheads. It doesn't, but it should. Okay, because this is called a parabola, and there should be arrowheads on this one. So those arrowheads signify that this graph goes forever to the left and to the right. That's what this really means. I know they're not drawn, but they should be on there. It's just a typo. It was a formatting error that the arrowheads did not get put on there. But the domain of this one is going to be negative infinity to infinity. Because the arrowheads signify that this graph is going left to right forever. That's what it means. So that means it's going to go to negative infinity over here and positive infinity over here. Okay, if you ever see arrowheads, that means it's going those directions forever. The range, it's also going up forever. So the range is going to be up to infinity. But what's the low point here? Well, the low point right here is 0, right? The y value is 0 because it's on the axis. So the range is 0 to infinity for this one. Does that make sense? This one, well, guess what? We got arrowheads here and here, which means the domain is going left and right forever. So negative infinity to the left and positive infinity to the right. And it's also going down and up forever. So the range is also negative infinity to infinity because it's going left and right forever, and it's also going down and up forever. That's what those arrows mean. So negative infinity to infinity for both. All right, so that's pretty much the gist of domain and range. We'll stop this video. Your classwork is going to be, for domain and range, is going to be this slide. This is going to be your homework. Slide 12. All right, try these, see how you do. I mean, some of these are a little tricky. Like, number 2 is just points. So basically, what are the x values of all these points? That's your domain. And what are the y values of all those points? That's your range. All right. Try these and see how you do, and the answer key will be posted.